This is the FireCan by Ignik. It is small, compact, propane powered, and hopefully easy to use. Let's check it out. If you're camping and need some little extra weight, you could always use this because it is not light. Ignik set this as a sample to give it a test, and we are going to try it out. The packaging was pretty cool. They only had this one bag, so no styrofoam to deal with. Everything we need is inside the box itself. First, let's talk about propane fire pits. We originally bought ours 2 years ago because in the Pacific Northwest there are a lot of wildfires. So, and the first thing when we're camping that goes, if that's happening, is wood burning fire pits. But luckily they allow propane ones because they can be easily cut off. We originally got ours from Costco. It's the Outland Firebowl. It's worked well for us. The only downside is it is large and heavy. So right away you can see the size difference. Let's go ahead and open this up and see what all comes with it. We've got our manual and our connector for the propane tank. The hose, which was stored inside the box, has a really cool feature. It has the cover for your connector. It's a quick release. So when you're not using it, you can go ahead and put that back in there. You don't have to worry about dirt getting into it. And then the part that attaches to the propane tank is where you would adjust your flame. The neat thing about this is it reminds me of those Army ammo containers. The lid has the latch on the side, and you're just gonna open up and pull it straight up and off. It does say that you want to make sure to remove this when you're actually using the fire. It has a seal that makes a nice tight grip. It's got a grate so you'll be able to see the flames, and in the inside is where the flames would shoot up. Right here is a hole to put your lighter in to start it. On the handles they have little silicone grips, protect your hands from the hot metal. On the bottom, there are cool legs. Get it up off the ground. And there you have it. So it's not sitting right on the ground when it's in use. When we first saw these legs, we thought that the orange stopping things were actually to lock the legs in place, but in actuality they are not. They're just for when you're storing it and it's sitting on the ground and the metal's just not rubbing up against the surface. It's got a nice cushion. The instructions does say that the legs do need to be up and out when in use. If you look at the connector joint, it has a black plastic coverage. I've tilted this over multiple times and it would just be caked in dirt right now if it didn't have this protection. Okay, quickly release. Jam that on there as far as it goes. Release, there, now it's locked in place. We have a little mini propane that we like to use. Just a 5-pound canister, and put it onto our propane tank. That's tight. Adjust it so we can actually see it. Turn this on. We have the hole right here. Oh! Actually, that's really warm. Of course, you know, propane. Here's full blast, and it just peeks over the top. Perfect for golden marshmallows for s'mores. Our other fire pit actually came with fire rocks, and we were thinking that maybe this one would need it, but after having it on, I really don't think it needs it. But if you do add them, make sure you definitely get fire rocks, because if you just grabbing a rock off the side of the trail and putting it in, bad news, because if there's any moisture in there, it could explode. So, but again, it's pretty cool without them. The sides are very hot, but I was able to move it because of these little silicone protectors on the handles. Let's check out the heat level. Oh, yeah. Well, this puts off a lot of heat. I think this will be a really good alternative, so when we can't use wood, and it's so small and nice that we won't have to be lugging around our big fire pit. If you know you're just getting back from the beach and you want an instant fire, you got it. You don't have to spend an hour trying to get it started. You don't have the smoke going in your face, and another nice thing is you could turn the switch off and go to bed. Don't have to worry about any smoldering flames. Overall, we're really pretty impressed with this little fire pit. The only concern I think I would have is this nubbin, because if you were to lose this, you'd have to be super careful of your connector, because if it gets dirt in there, I don't know if it would still work or not. So it would be nice if this had a little attachment or a little leash or something to it. Price-wise, yes, it is more expensive than the Costco one, but for the size of it, I would definitely be hauling this down to the beach and not so much our big fire pit. If you're interested in the FireCan, you can find a link to Amazon in the description below. You may want to check out one of these videos or this one that we've done, and you can find out more information about us at exploretrekadventure.com. We'll see you next time.